My question is, I have a grandson who's 10 years old, and he has school activities like basketball and baseball and football and things like that. His father does not bring him to any of these activities when they're on weekends that he has visitation rights. Can we do anything about that?
Well, that happens more often than you could ever believe, and most of the time judges don't require the non-custodial parent to bring kids to events that are scheduled during their particular visitation time. So you probably would need to contact your lawyer and talk to them about how your judges in Coleman handle that. That would be my recommendation.
So Teresa, for issues like that, if you can foresee that occurring, and sometimes cases are tried and sometimes they're resolved prior to a trial.
By agreement.
And if you foresee that being a problem, is that something that you can bargain for? Is that something that you can place into an agreement?
It absolutely should be bargained for initially, in your initial agreement if you have an agreement, and if not, you ask the judge to rule on that and put that in the order.
Make that a specific issue.
Absolutely.
And that's one of those things that Philip brings that up, and it probably affects, like you said, a lot of people because they're not thinking about it at the time.
Right.
They're thinking about the big ticket items.
That's right. That's right. But it affects the children, and they don't get to participate in the things that they want to participate in growing up, and that's not really fair to them.
Well, and also I've heard someone say, and you've probably heard this before too, is, you know, if kids don't make it to their extracurricular activities on time, or if they don't go to games, the other kids around them pick up on it. And it becomes a situation where if they can't rely on them in sports, they can't rely on them in class, and it affects them later on.
It is, and it's a team sport, so you're letting everybody down.
Yeah.
And those kids don't want to have to deal with that going all the way through school, because that's how they're going to be known.
Yep.
So it's very difficult for them.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Good question.
Yeah.